The conflict between the United States and China is not just being fought on battlefields, but also in government offices and company boardrooms. One of the most important areas of contention is the microchip industry. Microchips are a crucial part of our modern world and economy, powering everything from smartphones to cars to medical equipment. Transistors, small on and off switches, have revolutionized many areas of technology, including home computing, color televisions, and smaller electronic devices. However, there is a problem with the number of transistors being manufactured, and this is causing problems for the industry. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates are two famous individuals who are credited with creating the iPhone and other devices using transistors. This leads to how different countries are vying for a share in the microchip industry. Taiwan, Japan, and China are all mentioned as countries that are competing for a share of the market. The US government is becoming increasingly concerned about this competition, and in 1987, put a 100% tax on Japanese chips coming into the US. This crushed the Japanese chip industry, and caused many Taiwanese engineers to leave for the US to get degrees and work for American companies in the cutting-edge microchip economy. This strategy of luring Taiwanese engineers back to Taiwan and giving them jobs, funding, and protection has worked, and the Taiwanese chip industry has grown enormously. The modern chip industry is reliant on a complex supply chain that includes Taiwan, Japan, the Netherlands, and China. The US is still the most important player, and China is reliant on them for advanced chips. China is concerned that if they anger the US, they could lose access to the supply chain and technology. This rising conflict could lead to a Chinese military that is unable to compete with the US. The United States' efforts to restrict Chinese access to advanced chip technology. The restrictions will limit Chinese companies' access to manufacturing equipment and vital software, as well as stop American companies from working for Chinese chip companies. This decision has led to a $400 million loss in revenue in just one quarter for American chip makers, causing them to cut off from their main customer. The government has passed legislation to help these companies create new fabs back in the United States. However, China has a possible counter-move in Taiwan, which is willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan if it comes to that. This doesn't mean that China is going to invade Taiwan or take over the fab, but it is a reminder of the Cold War vibes that are back. Subscribe the channel to be aware of the ever-changing landscape and stay informed about the latest developments in the field.